Getting ready for the Full Noise Promotions event today. It's going to be pretty sick. B, ready mate? We got the other driver ready, loaded up. Got the rig in there ready to go. Just waiting for Justin to rock up from Elite Towing and Logistics. He's going to take the car up for us. It's always awesome. And yeah, we'll try and get some clips throughout the day. Just going to be blinded by the light, I've just realised. Yeah, try and get stuff out today. I always get pretty busy out there and this just sits in the glove box, so we'll try a bit of effort to get some footage today.
Just rolling out now from Queensland Raceway.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Turn it around properly so it works, like this, and then hold it up there.
Fair enough.
Alright, we'll do a bit of a debrief. So, obviously we're leaving early. It's not ideal, but I don't know what's going on with it. It's like it's lifted the head, right? So it's on the passenger side. Don't make it too bouncy, B. On the passenger side, between the first two cylinders, it's pushed all the. Basically, it's pushing the water out of the copper firing head gaskets. And by pushing out, I mean we had the car turned off, and you could watch it running out. Now people probably think, oh yeah, you've had 20 pounds of boost through it, and you know, sending the thing. Well, no, we were still on gate pressure, which is 10 pound, so nowhere near anything where it should be pushing that out. So quite clearly the heads are going to have to come off, or at least that side. Have a look, check that there's no, I guess, crack in anything or something. I mean, just for instance, we're only, I think now we're at about 320 k's on this engine. We'd only gone out in the family session first for 10 minutes, just basically doing warm up. Come back in, went out in the first ambassador session. Obviously, hang on, in the ambassador session did probably 5 or 6 laps, was just kind of getting into it. Come out at turn 6 in second gear, just click third, power skid the front straight. This is just on 235 40/18, so no, 245 40/18, so nothing crazy, no grip. Wasn't hanging off limiter, was just close to wide open throttle. Sorry, close to wide open throttle, but you know we weren't pushing the thing by any means. Come around and thought, oh, we'll come off. You know, just give the car a bit of a break because I'm not out there trying to hurt the thing. And yeah, we did, as I was driving in, one of my other mates that come out to see was like, yeah, there's water pouring out. I'm like, yeah, can piss off. And he's like, no, there is. I'm like, oh. So then we backed her into the thing and jumped under, and yeah, it didn't take me too long to spot where it was coming from. So yeah, super frustrating with such little time on the car, and you know, we're not putting big power through it on 10 pound. It's making power easily, and it's not like it's had, you know, 30 heat cycles in it. Like it's had minimal use, you know, a bit of street driving and track. So Obviously my biggest concern at this point is that there's not some kind of a crack in the block, or you know, it's a cast iron block, but you know, you don't know the life these things had before you got it. Like they're imported the block through from America, and then you machine them up and check them out and build it. But yeah, a crack in the block or something would be worst case. A cracked head is still not great, but you know, I don't think it's that. I don't know, I don't know, everyone seems to think these gaskets are great, but I'm seemingly having back-to-back problems with it, because it had a firing problem or a seating problem with that gasket when it was built. So it started spiking the water temp on the dyno when I'm doing dyno pulls. So you know, it's been pulled down and put back together once already with some new gaskets. So doing it again, you know, it's either a gasket issue and they're just pure shit, and we need to go back to just a multi-layer steel one. I mean, we're not running the world through, you know, a world worth of boost in it. So, fuck, I even ran multi-layer steel GM ones on the drift VE at 850. It's still going right now. It's just on its third owner. Another guy just bought it 2 days ago. So, every time someone else buys it, they ring me asking what's done to it, this, that and the other. So, it's still going on multi-layer steel head gaskets, alloy block, alloy heads. So I'm really going to be asking the question of if we go to this head gasket again, because my critical analysis so far is they're a bag of shit. But who knows? I don't know, there could be some other things at play. But if it turns around that there's no other issues whatsoever and this is purely the head gasket, then I'll be saying I don't want to run it. We'll be binning them and just going back to a regular steel gasket. But I don't know if that's an option now that the firing's been done. You know, I've got to ask these questions. I've never ran these before, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, mega shout out to Full Noise and all their guys. I'll ring you back in a sec. Hang on, sorry mate. Yeah, massive shout out to them. Sick event. It's ran so well, so much track time for, you know, for what I could see. It's, yeah, I'll absolutely be supporting that team and that event. Yeah, Jamie Prodigy's event was sick. It's more it's more designed around no preps type racing and roll racing, which is great to have that type of event, you know, getting a bit of people behind that. And then this one still had some roll racing and stuff at this event, but it's more heavily, you know, kind of created around, you know, getting people out in the cars, you know, doing that, the family cruise and stuff, and the ambassador cruise, where you can take, you know, they line up all the cars in pit lane that have got the ambassador sticker on them, which I did, and you know, so people that come out there to spectate can get in the cars that don't know people. Like all the other events, you know, they say spectators can get in the cars, but unless you really know the people, you know, people don't ask, and those opportunities don't present themselves. So it's a good idea they've done, the way they've set it up. It's going to definitely turn into big things, absolutely. So then they did extreme sessions as well, and people were fucking sending it, to the point where it'd be the most sendings that I've seen at events out there in a controlled environment. So awesome event. We'll be living and breathing that. I'm going to get on board with their kind of payment deal they do, so you can go in all their you know, they do all the raffles for the cars and different things, so you can jump into the payment plan like the other things that are around. You jump onto the monthly and you can select the different tier you want, and then you get some of the track days included in that as well. So depending on how high up the level you're paying is how many events you get. But yeah, I'll be jumping on board with that. Absolutely, such a good event. Run very well. So thanks again, guys, for having us out there, the Full Noise team. Sorry we couldn't last a bit longer today, but yeah, I guess it's just, yeah, testing, trial and error with something like this. Hopefully we can get on top of it pretty soon and get a little bit of consistency, because again, I still haven't really got to do much with this car yet, but we're creeping up on it. We'll get there, and yeah, when you do, you'll be sick to the side of the car, because we're going to be at everything. Yeah, that'll probably cut it there, and Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, share it with your mates. See ya. So, since getting back, I wanted to have a good look at it this morning. So I've put it up on the stands and got under and got some video just to have a good look at where it was coming out of, and so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, I guess. So yeah, have a look at that now. Look at the rubber build up. That's just from getting out on the track. Then I just look in here. Look at all in here. Oh. Look at it. I haven't even checked the other side yet. But yeah, I got on to have a look at where this leak is. I don't know if I can see it here. See it sprayed all on the back of the alternator. You can look up where that zip tie is. See the B bubble there coming out. Hang on, there we go. There, and this is just sitting there. Hasn't been ran today. It's still just trickling out. That's where I wiped it up there before. Oh, and I've noticed once I'm under here, the trans has still got a bit of a leak somewhere. See a bit of it up there, but that box has been in and out that many times. I'll just deal with the leak now. It's not going back up there again. Yeah. Comes all the way up there.